Hey guys, if you like the content, make sure you click on subscribe and turn the notification bell on to receive the latest updated information from Team Assassination. With that guys, enjoy the content and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yo guys, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Team Assassination. This is Assassin Dave right here. Today we're gonna bring you a video of Zuka, featuring this legendary panda that can 1v5 and 2-shot a tower eventually, and you will see by the end of the video why you want to learn panda and why this hero is definitely one of the strongest side laner in the current meta right now. This is a diamond level ranked game, and starting off the game we're gonna go ahead and go for the rank breaker. I only want to buy a small component of it, which gave me some armor penetration, the 50 armor penetration, and as well as some good damage. I think it's 80 damage, and then I'll finish out a boost before I go for finish up the rank breaker. So over here I see Irie using his abilities on this Seagull. Obviously Irie does have punish, so we're not going to contest the Seagull, but we're going to take the opportunity to proc our passive for the first time, as well as chunk Irie up for quite a bit. You can see just how much damage that we can do with one or two of our first abilities. After establishing lane dominance, I decided not to clean wave because I don't want to give him free experience. Instead, I want to kind of hold the wave right here where I want it and just make Irie miss one small minion. And in fact, he didn't. Well, I actually didn't do it successfully, and I was like, screw it, let's just clean the wave and go hide somewhere else, because we know Irie was a punish, want to go farm eventually after he finished the wave. So after we send the wave in, we actually took a interesting route and hide it in this bush where most pre-signer would not expect that you go to. And then right after Irie showed up, we instantly come in, stir all our abilities, second 1-1, and it just demolished Irie. And you can see how much damage you can do now with Irie's with Panda's passive, as well as the ability kit. The passive actually procs very often, and on top of that, it gives you so much additional AD on top of what you have. You can see right now I already finished a small component of the rank breaker, and I'm going for boost next. MobileGrip is one of the items that you want to get early on with Panda, because this allows you to roam faster, and it's on top of that, this allows you to get controlled less, because you want to be able to just dash around and kill people, and then go in, come out whenever you want. So you do not want to get crowd controlled at all. So over here we see this Irie level 3, and I'm already level 4. After kind of scaring her away from the lane, we decided to finish up the Seagull that Irie started. At this point we already have completely lane control, completely wave control, and lane dominance. So we can do pretty much whatever we want, right? You can decide to go cut wave like what I'm doing now. I was going to cut wave, but seeing that enemy blue was not taken, I decided to come here and wait for a little bit. And then seeing this Zenith come in, I'm already level 5 as you can see after taking all this experience. I scared the Zenith away completely and start taking his blue. Our entire team is tough. When you have lane control, don't just go back to wave, right? Start invading enemy jungle to make their jungler fall behind. This will give your team a bigger lead. I was going to cut a wave, but as you can see that missing one wave and stealing Zenith's blue is completely worth it. And I'm actually gonna wait here for a little bit longer for Irie to come back. And sure enough, Irie did end up showing up in the mid lane. So we come here mid and poke him a little bit. It's a her as a character, but maybe a him as a player. Who knows, right? No one knows. It's a mystery. So afterwards, we come here to our own jungle and start clearing the jungle really fast. This Batman, eventually, I don't think he's happy about what I'm doing right now, but as a farm panda, it doesn't really matter, and it's more beneficial for Panda to have the red buff much more than the Batman, because Batman just need a one ability combo to kill people. Zuka actually need to stop people with the red buff. You can make them not able to run away just that much more, because I use a lot more auto attack than this Batman, right? So over here you can see how much damage I'm doing with my combo, right? I just want to chunk him a little bit and go here and clean this Seagull. If you have the opportunity, it's very important to have Seagull control, because it gives you a lot of experience and it gives you a lot of gold as well, and those stuff adds up really fast. Over here, after we get a Seagull, instead of going back to base or sitting in our tower like a lot of players, I end up cutting the wave, because this way our waves can successfully go to their tower and I don't have to worry about enemy silent or clean wave before us. So it give me a lot of room to actually go camp bushes, and then camp enemy jungler. As you can see right now, I have timer on enemy blue because I took the previous blue. So I was waiting in this blue buff bush right here, hoping that enemy jungler was gonna come here, but he didn't, and Irie ended up ganking our mid. So I give the blue to our wonderful Crixie and come here, try to kill this Irie, and she ulted just fast enough. One of the most important things that you need to know as a side laner is wave control, okay? So always be really sensitive, you know, just be really keen to looking at the minimap and looking at where the position of your lanes are, of your minion waves are. Because, you know, it's mirrored, so wherever your minion waves are, the enemy minion is gonna have, you know, be at the same position but on the other side. So you want to be able to clean wave and then find a way to make sure that enemy team doesn't have the wave so they can push towers. So you can see right now our bottom tower is untouched the entire game because they can't get a wave in, right? Obviously we missed the wave in early on to get the blue buff, but that's just getting jungle control. And afterwards, and before the cannon minion, they can't do anything. So over here, I see that, you know, our Batman showed up, so I ended up coming and using my flicker, but unfortunately missing one of my abilities and getting ulted by the Irie, so we're not able to kill her successfully. But we pinned her down the tower, and Batman really want to kill the Irie. What I ended up doing is not chasing for the kill. Instead, I went for the tower, right? And our team Crixie really wanted to kill this Liliana, ended up killing herself, which is quite interesting. So what I'm doing is cleaning the wave right away. It's very important. This way, again, I'm free from the lane, and I can have a lot of options of what to do. Right? I decided to get a Spirit Sentinel. This will give me a lot of HP regen while I'm camping bush, and also the movement speed when I'm roaming is absolutely amazing. So when no one's doing it, you want to get it yourself. A Spirit Sentinel almost does no damage whatsoever, so you can see that I got it for free. And then right afterwards, come back to blue again, but this time Zenith got it just a little bit faster than I could make it. So instead, I just came to mid and clean wave. And another thing that you need to know as a side laner is you don't just control the wave in your lane, you also control the wave around mid, because it's very often that the mid laner will go to the other lane and help out, right? Either as a gank or just go get certain objectives like dragon stuff. So you can quickly rotate towards mid and clean mid. Over here, I see Irie taking the small bird. I wait for Irie to use all her dashes, and I showed up, but I missed my knockup once again, and didn't kill her fast enough. But after she used all her abilities, you know, she has no more dashes, and I have all my dashes up, so it was a free kill. So I ended up coming here, and then this Irie was like, "Where do I go?" And sure enough, Irie died to the mighty panda. Right afterwards, come here and clean wave once again. It's very important that you do that. It's very important that you kept that control. And then we're gonna come here and get a small minion right here. You always make sure. The third thing you want to know as a side laner, you want to make sure all the minions in the jungle are cleaned, right? If it's close to you, you don't want to go out of your way to the other side jungle and clean stuff, right? You can go steal enemy jungle, that you can do all the time, but you want to make sure that your side jungle are always clean, right? And if you don't have the ability to clean jungle, like if you're a Malak or something, yeah, maybe give it up and make it up by rotating. But if you do have the ability, you know, do it. So over here, you can see right now I use my flicker, engaged on the Zenith, but seeing the tower attack me, I instantly dashed out, but I jumped back in with my ultimate, and sure enough, the Zenith is just another victim of my stick. The stick is hard and long. Some of you might get the joke. It's a pretty obvious one. But we're gonna go here and get a seagull once again. Our team is pushing down mid lane. I'm quite low, so that's why I didn't join the team right away. And then here I was struggling whether to get a Spirit Sentinel or not. You know, seeing that I'm really strong, I decided to end up doing it. You know, I was actually wanting to go home, but screw that, right? When you have Omni Arms, when you have a little bit of lead, you can do whatever you want. And then I go back to clearing my jungle once again to make sure it's always clean, because this goes to a team economy. It's not just help for you, because the faster you clean it, the faster it's going to come off timer again, you know, come off timer, and it's going to respawn and give your team more and more gold. Because right now I have 6,300 gold, the highest in the entire game. I have 2,000 gold ahead of enemy jungler, right? Over here, I wanted to go help mid, but it seems like the enemy team, the mid team fight is already over, and then bottom lane has a huge wave. I thought this Zenith was going to go forward to try to contest and kill the minion wave, but he didn't. So I missed my ultimate, but it doesn't matter. So this Irie was obviously going to ult right here. This is how much damage I can do. boom, boom, right? Just 1-2 first abilities, and this Crixie, this Irie was just dead. So, not Crixie, Crixie on our side. After panning the map, realized there's a mid wave over here. I quickly come here, use all my ability to enhance my next auto attack, and then getting the mid tower as well. So at this point, I'm really, really low. Just gonna go home, right? But then I can also proc the enemy timer on the red. I didn't come here knowing that they have red. I just want to come here to see if they do have it or not, right? Because if they don't have it, you come here and then you can see the dot on the minimap being what I call being clicked. Meaning like next time if it's not there, it's gonna disappear, right? Dot's gonna minimap's gonna disappear, and it's gonna show up when the buff actually spawns, right? So it gives her a timeless alert that where enemy jungler might be, right? At this point, I already get so many items that the core items that I need, the Range Breaker, the Omni Arm, the Fierce Tooth, I'm already hitting like a truck. So I decided to go for a little bit of survivability, which is Death Circle, right? Death Circle. I don't know how to pronounce that word properly, but I pan a map here to get information on this Dark Slayer. I don't think I need to help this Dark Slayer. In fact, our team successfully got it without me. So I'm just gonna go cleanse wave. I see Irie on the top all by himself. I'm really, really strong, so I want to go 2-hit him. But then innocent Malok showed up in the on the way. So with a 2-hit, this Malok ended up dying. And I flick it over here. 1 second ability was auto attack. This Irie is just dead. Alright, just show me the power of Panda in the late game. So your goal is just to farm, okay? Your goal is to make sure you don't die. The worst thing you can do as Panda is dying early on, because you can actually 1v5 later on. So over here, show the power of Panda auto attacking towers later game. As you can see, I 2-hit the freaking tower, right? I show you how strong the Panda really is. That's why Panda is like, have to pick almost right now in a competitive scene as well. So if you're also a Panda lover, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm sorry guys for being MIA for so long, but don't worry, your Dave is back, and I'm gonna continue to make a lot of videos for you guys, so you guys can enjoy a lot of content. At the same time, make sure to hit a like and subscribe if you haven't to join Team Assassination. Assassin Dave once again. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.